So all of these swimmers are doing the 12 years category. So the medals are going to be as follows. There's pretty much 12 and under, 13 years, and 14 years. So keep an eye on those times. We will be, throughout the afternoon, announcing the winners as soon as they do come through with each of their categories. All of them swimming at different age groups as well. So they will be trying to set a really good time to get into their medal positions. So as you can see there, Marla Malloy still swapping and changing with Matilda Sharp at this early stage after the first 200 meters. Brooke now really up in the pace now, trying to catch up with the two swimmers in front of her. Really close here between Matilda Sharp and Milo Malloy. That's what I like to hear. That's more like it. Real neck and neck here after 6 lengths, 300 meters, and it's still neck and neck between Marlo and Matilda. Brooke and Aaron just behind them. Be interesting to see what their strategies are going to be like at the second half of this race. Still a long way to go though. Lovely strokes these young children are like at the moment. Great strokes, nice gliding stroke there from Matilda Sharp. A lovely kick as well. You can see the rhythmic kick from all these swimmers. This is why they're in the East Regionals, because of the skills that they have with them at the moment. So Brooke going to third, Matilda in second, Marlo in first. Really close between all 4 of these swimmers. Any one of these swimmers can come back in the second half of the race. So 400 meters down, coming towards the end of 400 meters. And it looks like a really good come here back here from Brooke as she's in third place, just behind Matilda Sharp. Also behind them is Aaron as well. He's still hanging in there. We should hear the results after heat 3 of the 12-year-old swimmers. So let's keep an eye on those times, shall we? Just swapping and changing between Marla and Matilda is brilliant stuff. It really is. They really are pacing each other, which is great to see. Brooke just behind them as well. So she's really a good fighter of a swimmer. I love that. You can see Brooke is really catching up to these two now and literally almost on par with Matilda Sharp. Really making a really good effort here. Coming towards the first third of the race with 20 lengths to go. The first 500 meters. And it is in front. Marlo Malloy making a break now. from the rest of the pack. These two girls, though, it's going to be fascinating to see. I think Matilda Sharp saw Brooke on the other side there and tried to push away again, but there's no ways that Brooke is going to let her go away. She's keeping going at this fantastic pace that she's got at the moment. So Marla Malloy with a lead of around about just over 2 seconds now in front of Matilda Sharp, about 2 seconds in front of Brooke as well. It is Matilda Sharp, but Brooke is really going for it as Erin Rawsey now coming up to the 550 meter mark as well. All four of these swimmers pretty much really close with each other at this long distance stage. So coming up to the 600 meter mark with a lovely lead there from Marlo Malloy as the girls. Brooke is now just in front of Matilda Sharp. A great comeback from her. Matilda Sharp is going to be really close between these two, both in medal contention, looking to try and set themselves really good times to see if they can get a medal towards the end. These 12-year-olds are really fit. They've been obviously training a lot, and that's you can see it from the swimming as well. Absolutely brilliant stuff from all of them. So 650 meters gone, 850 meters to go. Marlo is still in front by about 3 seconds. Matilda Sharp just behind him. Brooke just hanging in there as well. Almost at the halfway stage with 14 lengths gone, 16 lengths to go. And there's Marla Malloy in front. Second place, really close here. Matilda Sharp now in second with Brooke just behind her. Erin Rawsey now also got 16 lengths to go as well. Matilda Sharp really got a lovely stride to the stroke. Looks effortless at the moment. Coming up to the halfway stage, and it is Marla Malloy going into the second half of this race. Second place, it is Matilda Sharp just behind her with about 3 seconds. It is Brooke Tulumi at the moment. Erin Rawsey now turns for the second half of this race. Now it's all about the strategy. Who's got that bit of power left in them? Who got that sprint finish? Who's got that second phase of energy? $14 lengths to go now, 700 meters. They can almost see the finish line. There's no turning back. Literally no turning back. Matilda Sharp hanging onto the coattails of Marla Malloy, really looking strong. Brooke holding on there though. Has a turn with 650 meters to go. Lovely pacing here for Milo. Lovely kick as well. Almost coming to the single digits now. 12 lengths to go. 600 meters, 900 meters gone. Almost a kilometer. Great effort from him as he now turns into first place with quite a healthy lead at the moment. In front of these two girls, Matilda Sharp in second and Brooke in third. Just behind him is Erin Rawnsley as well. Lovely turns there for Marlowe. His first place still with about a 5-second lead now in front of Matilda Sharp. Brooke in third, just 6 seconds behind Matilda. Has she got something left in these last few lengths? Coming up to 2/3 of the race now with the kilometre gone. Right, 10 lengths to go now, and it's all of a sudden Marlowe is starting to up the pace a little bit for the last third of this swim race. Matilda also upping her pace as well. Brooke hanging in there. Erin Rawnsley now also doing the last third. Brilliant swimming out from Marla Malloy. Matilda Sharp in second. Stretching the lead somewhat for about 6.5 seconds. Aaron now coming towards the last 400 meters. He can now see single digits. Brilliant stuff from him. 22 lengths gone, 8 lengths to go. 400 meters, that's all it is. Matilda now turning for her last 400 meters. Brooke as well, 7 seconds just behind her. Seven lengths to go, and it's still Marla Malloy really trying to set a good time for himself, knowing the fact that in the next couple of heats, there's also a couple other swimmers that want to set a time limit that no one can pass. Six lengths now, 300 meters to go. and he's keeping that pace all the way through this race. Extremely impressive. 6 lengths now for Matilda Sharp. She's also wanting to set a great time here. Marlowe's entry time at this race was 21:57.13. Matilda Sharp 22:05.3. So really good swimming from her. Brooke Tulumi 21:47.20. Five lengths to go. Marlowe really sort of pushing himself now with a good lead for about 20 meters. Four lengths to go. This is all it is. 4 lengths. The last 200 meters. As Marlowe turns for the last 4 lengths. Matilda Sharp now coming up towards her last 4 lengths. Brooke doing brilliantly well as well. She's got 4 lengths to go. Aaron Rauncey now coming up towards his last 4 lengths. We have got some really good talent here in the East region of England. Brilliant stuff from these and quite a spectacle as well. We can expect these names in the future. They're going to be really good swimmers, and they are good swimmers now as we speak. Marlowe really coming up to sprint pace now. It's been really tough all the way through this race. He's done 28 lengths. He's got 2 lengths more to go. Fantastic effort from him. He comes into the last 100 meters. A great swim for Marlowe. 20:18.08. His time to beat is 21:57. Can be beatable, definitely. Also looking strong as well. Matilda Sharp comes into the last 2 lengths now with 100 meters to go in second place. Hunting her down there at the moment. It is Brooke Tulumi looking really good as well with 2 lengths to go. Aaron Rauncey now, 28 lengths gone, 2 lengths to go. But the last length now, fantastic swim from start to finish. It's been Marlon Malloy. Really impressive stuff from the boy. He's richly kept his pace all the way through this race from start to finish. And a really impressive swim from him. Great kicking there towards the end. He's got 25 meters to go. Let's bring him home, people. He has been absolutely brilliant. Let's hope that he gets into that medal contention with a great time. It looks like he's going to beat his own PB as well, which is really good to see. And it's great to come back and say that I've got my PB, I've worked hard for this. And let's give it up. And what a sprint finish there from Marlon Malloy, first place in this heat with a PB time of 21:40.63. He must be extremely happy with that time. Matilda Sharp now coming up to the girls, 12 years old, setting a good time as well. And let's give it up for Matilda Sharp, for the 12 years old as well. And let's give it for the gutsy Brooke Tulumi as well. What a swim from her. She's been absolutely superb. Great swimming from her as well. Big round of applause for Brooke Tulumi there as well in third place in the heat. Great stuff. And let's bring Aaron home. He's been absolutely superb all the way through. Brilliant stuff there from Erin Rosie. Well done, Erin. Brilliant stuff. Well done to all you swimmers. Great stuff. Heat 2, over to referee. Right, heat 2 of 7 and lane 1 in the 12-year category. India Clement from West Suffolk. Lane 2, Ricardo de Maria from City of Norwich in the 12-year category. Lane 3, Cindy Lewis from Colchester in the 12-year category. Lane 4, James O'Toole from City of Norwich in the 13-year category. Lane 5, Alfie Ritchie from St Albans in the 13-year category. Lane 6, Alice Buckingham from Team Luton in the 12-year category. Lane 7, Todd Loong from Hatfield in the 12-year category. And Lane 8 from Norwich Swan, Scar Freeman in the 12-year category. So great start here from James O'Toole and Sydney Lewis. Neck and neck with each other. Great pacing. Also looking strong as India Clement and Lane 1 looking really good as well at this very early stage. A lovely stroke there from James O'Toole. Lovely gliding stroke as he's coming in 2 lengths gone with 28 lengths to go. Can he keep up that pace? He'll be hoping to set a really good time for the other 13-year-olds at this race. His PB time is 20:28.76. So let's keep an eye on that, shall we? Sydney Lewis, 20:38.20. James O'Toole with about a body length of a lead at the moment in front of Sydney Lewis and Lane 3 there. Great pace from him. Comes up with the first 200 meters gone. Only 1,300 meters to go. Second place, it is Sydney Lewis. Third place, it is Alice Buckingham, Ricardo de Maria in fourth place, India Clements in fifth, Sky Freeman in sixth, Alfie Ritchie in seventh. A lovely stroke here from James O'Toole. Quite an exhibition here as he's coming through with 6 lengths gone, 24 lengths to go, 300 meters gone. And he's making this look very effortless at the moment. "24 lengths to go, 6 lengths gone. Can he keep up this pace all the way through? Sydney Lewis for the girls looking really good as well. She's wanting to obviously beat that time from Matilda Sharp at 21:57. So really giving himself a really good lead here at the moment, James O'Toole, with the first 400 meters gone. 1,100 meters to go. 22 lengths as he turns in, looking to try and beat his PB time, setting himself a good time to get into the medal contention. Second place currently, it is Sydney Lewis, about 10 seconds behind James O'Toole. Third place is Alice Buckingham. Really trying to keep pressure onto Sydney Lewis. Alice is only 11 years old, so really impressive something from her. Coming up to the first third of the race, 10 lengths gone, 500 meters gone, 1 kilometer to go, 20 lengths to go. A nice healthy lead there from James O'Toole. Second place, looking strong still, is Sydney Lewis. About 12 seconds now behind James O'Toole. Third place, about 6 seconds behind Sydney is Alice Buckingham. Ricardo de Maria just behind her with Alfie Ritchie in fifth place. $550 meters to go. He's underneath that 1,000 meter mark. 950 meters to go. Really keeping himself at that stroke. Looking to beat his PB time. Coming up now to 600 meters with 900 meters to go. 18 lengths. Second place still, Sydney Lewis. Just behind her, though, it is Alice Buckingham. Ricardo de Maria also fighting in second, and lane 2 in that fourth place position. Just behind him, though, it is Alfie Ritchie. Also really sort of going for it as well, with 18 lengths to go. Let's cheer on your club swimmers, people. They need all the encouragement they get. They well deserve it. They've been swimming hard for this race. So James O'Toole, 8:35. He's now 16 seconds in front of Sydney Lewis, stretching that lead. Third place, though, it is Alice Buckingham. Almost at the halfway stage with 800 meters to go, 16 lengths. Looking really impressive in this first half of the race. Sydney Lewis now, 800 meters to go, 16 lengths, looking really good. Alice Buckingham, Ricardo de Maria now also pushing her pace. 800 meters to go, 16 lengths, that's what it is. Alfie Ritchie now. A good 25-meter lead now at the halfway stage. James O'Toole looking strong. Let's see what his strategy is for the second half of this race. Looking really impressive. Sydney also there as well in second place. Can she keep ahead of Alice Buckingham? Or can Alice Buckingham up her pace? Ricardo de Maria, a real fight of a swimmer. He's coming into the second half of this race as well as also the impressive Alfie Ritchie. Turning into the last 700 meters. 700 meters to go. It is a lovely lead from James O'Toole. Second place, Sydney Lewis now from Colchester. 700 meters to go now for Alice Buckingham. Just behind her though. A really impressive swim from Ricardo de Maria with Alfie Ritchie just behind him. All fighting for the 12-year age group category. Ricardo de Maria wants to get to that time of 21.4 if he wants to beat Marla Malloy. Matilda Sharp's time, 21.57. So Alice will be looking to try and beat that time of 21.57. 600 meters to go with 900 meters gone. Really impressive swimming here from the young James O'Toole. Sydney Lewis now with 12 lengths to go, 600 meters to go, 900 meters gone. And here comes James O'Toole, really pushing himself now for 11 lengths to go now. He knows he's going to have to push himself for the last 500 meters because there's some really good swimmers coming in the next couple of heats now. So he really wants to set a good time. Sydney in second place. Ten lengths to go, 2/3 of the race now. What kind of strategy does he have for these last third of the race? With 10 lengths to go. 1 kilometer gone, 500 meters to go. Sydney now coming up towards the first 1 kilometer with 500 meters to go. 10 lengths, that's it is. That's all it is, folks. Ricardo Maria coming up to Alice Buckingham for the last 10 lengths to go. The swimmers in the next heat will be watching very carefully how James O'Toole does. See whether they can try and beat his time. Eight lengths, 400 meters to go, 1,100 meters gone. James O'Toole leads the race with a very comfortable lead. Second place, Sydney Lewis, looking really impressive as well for her age group. Ricardo de Maria now thinking to fourth place. or third place, shall I say. He's now really making a strong say in this race, coming up to the last 8 lengths now, 40 meters to go. James O'Toole now coming up to the 1,200 meter mark with 300 meters to go, 6 lengths. He can see that mark. He knows he needs to push to the next level now. Sydney now coming up towards that 1,200 meter mark with 300 meters to go. As she can very comfortable second place at the moment. Third place is where this fight is at the moment between Ricardo de Maria and Alice Buckingham. All these swimmers really fighting, really, you can see they're giving all their 100%, so it's great to see, and I love the support as well. It's brilliant. As we've got 4 lengths to go, the last 200 meters now for James O'Toole. A fantastic swim from him. Remember the time he wants to try and beat at this stage of the race. It is 20:28.76. Sydney Lewis in second place still. Now Ricardo Maria with a comfortable third at the moment. Setting a good time for the 12-year-olds. He wants to get into the medal contention, beating Milo Malloy's time of 21:40. James now coming up to the last 2 lengths. The bell goes. Can he? 18:45. He's on the target at the moment. He needs to really push this last 100 meters. Fantastic swimming from him. Other swimmers still got 4 lengths to go. Sydney Lewis with a fantastic swim from her. She's now coming towards the last 2 lengths. James O'Toole now coming up towards the last 50 meters. He's been absolutely superb from start to finish in this race. No one's been able to catch him. He's been just extending that lead all the way through this race, and a really impressive swim from him. He turns a 19:26.93. Really needs to really give a go now as he comes towards the last 50 meters. A really good timing from him. Remember, his PB time in entrance time was 20:28.70, and he's coming up towards the last 25 meters. Can he beat his PB time? It looks like he is. He's actually smashing it at the moment. What an impressive swim from James O'Toole. Let's give a big round of applause for the impressive James O'Toole in first place with an absolutely brilliant time of 20:05. 5.26, giving them a really good chance for medal contention. Let's give it up for Sydney Lewis. She's been really superb here for the 12-year-old age group category. She's also got an extremely good chance as well of medal contention, and she's been absolutely superb also from start to finish. Let's give it up for Sydney Lewis from Colchester. She gets into second place. Well done, Sydney Lewis. Brilliant swing from you. And let's give it up for these other swimmers. What a swim here from Alfie Ritchie with Alice Beckingham. He's really fighting for it. I love that fighting spirit in him. But Ricardo de Maria looks like he's going to get into third place. A brilliant swim from Ricardo. He also wants to set a good time for the 12-year-olds with 21.09. He does beat Marlon Malloy's time as well, so he really does have a good chance of a medal contention as well. Also beating his PB time as well. Let's give it up for the rest of the swimmers, folks. They've been really superb. You've got the young Sky Freeman, Todd Leung, and also Indian Clements as well. A big round of applause, folks. Really good swimming from all of them. Fantastic stuff. Well done to all your swimmers. Really deserve a well-rolled rest now. Heat 3, over to you, referee. All right, in lane 1 from Newmarket for the 13-year-old category is Jacob Wild. Lane 2 from Watford. And the 12-year category, it is Montgomery Brewster. Lane 3 from St. Newt Swan. It's Ethan Woolsey from 13-year category. Lane 4 from St. Albans is Charlotte Stewart in the 12-year category. Lane 5 from Cheshunt, it is Olivia Croft in the 13-year category. Lane 6, Millie Tomlin from Basildon Phoenix in the 13-year category. Lane 7, Ava Sims from Chelmsford in the 13-year category. And lane 8, Mia Wilson in the 12-year category from Basildon Phoenix. So leading the race at the moment is Jacob Wild, second place, Charlotte Stewart, Ethan Woolsey just behind him, Millie Tomlin, and fourth place. So Jacob Wild on 150 meters so far. Just behind him, Charlotte Stewart, Millie Tomlin, in third place. So turning off the 200 meters, it is Jacob Wild first, Charlotte Stewart second, Ethan Woolsey in third place, Millie Tomlin in fourth place, Montgomery Brewster in fifth place. really close with each other at the moment, this early stage of the race. So after 250 metres, Jacob Wild still leads the race. Charlotte Stewart in second, Millie Tomlin in third, Ethan Wilson in fourth place. Those four swimmers really close with each other at this stage of the race. So Jacob Wild in the 13-year category leading the race at the moment. Charlotte Stewart in the 12-year category, wanting to beat that time from Matilda Sharp, I think, at 21:57. But really doing well. Millie Tomlin there, holding on there. Also in the 13-year category. So Jacob Wild leads the race after 350 metres. Charlotte Stewart in second, Millie Tomlin in third, Ethan Wilson in fourth place. This is a really tight show between these four swimmers at the moment. Got a bit of a lead here, about 7 seconds just in front of Montgomery Brewster in fifth place currently. And also Maya Wilson as well in lane 8 looking strong. As well as also Olivia Croft. So turning into the first 400 metres with 1,100 metres to go is Jacob Wild leading by 3 seconds. It is in front of Millie Tomlin, Charlotte Stewart in third, and Ethan Wilson in fourth. So making some inroads now. It is Charlotte Stewart looking, lane 6 at the moment. So Millie Tomlin now really pushing now. Second place, Jacob Wild in first place. Ethan Wilson now in third. Charlotte Stewart in fourth. But it's neck and neck between Charlotte Stewart and Ethan. Lovely kicking there from Jacob Wild there in lane 1. Lovely lengthy stroke as well as he comes towards the first third of the race. 500 metres gone with a kilometre to go. Second place, it is Millie Tomlin. Third place, Ethan Wilson just ahead of Charlotte Stewart now. Ethan Wilson will be looking to try and beat that time of James O'Toole, 20:05. So turning now into the 550 metre mark, Jacob Wild 2 seconds ahead of Millie Tomlin. Just behind her is Ethan Wilson now making a good court pace for that third place currently. Charlotte Stewart in fourth. Once again, trying to set themselves good times to get into medal contention. After heat 3, after this heat, we should be able to get the final positions for the 12-year-olds, boys and girls. So It'll be fascinating to see that all of these swimmers are in contention for that gold medal place. So Jacob Wild now turns into first, still holding on very strongly. He's in the 13-year category. Millie Tomlin now, second place, really doing well, catching up to him nicely. Millie's in the 13-year category. 12-year category, though, is Ethan Woolsey. He's looking for that gold medal position. Sorry, he's 13 years old, sorry. Charlotte Stewart, though, is 12 years old, and she'll be looking to get that gold medal. So 650 meters gone, almost at the halfway stage with 100 meters to go. Jacob Wells still leads this race by just under 2 seconds now. Millie Tomlin really making some inroads into his lead. Fantastic swimming from her. Wanting to set a good time for the 13-year-old category. So you have 700 meters gone, 16 lengths left, 800 meters to go. 14 lengths gone, 16 lengths to go. Coming up to the halfway stage, and all of a sudden Millie's starting to really up her pace in her swimming as she's catching up with Jacob Wild in lane 1. Third place is Ethan Woolsey, with the extremely impressive Charlotte Stewart currently in 4th place and looking to see if she can get that gold medal. So the halfway stage, Jacob Wild leads the race, Millie Tomlin second, Ethan Woolsey in third, Charlotte Stewart in 4th. $750 meters to go, 15 lengths. They'll be working out how they're going to manage the next half of this race as they're coming towards the last 700 meters now with 14 lengths to go. Still looking impressive is Jacob Wild. Second place though, just behind him, underneath 2 seconds, it is Millie Tomlin. Third place is Ethan Woolsey. 4th place, it is Charlotte Stewart with 700 meters to go. Really impressive swimming here from Millie Tomlin. Just behind, wow, they're really neck and neck now. She's really impressive. She's really up in her stroke now, coming towards the last 600 meters with 12 lengths to go. Jacob Wild, nice steady pace all day through this race. That sort of rhymes. And it's only pretty much a second and a half between the two of them. Really keeping pace with each other. Third place is Ethan Woolsey with a really impressive swim. So is also Charlotte Stewart as well, looking to try and get that gold medal position. We'll only find out after results are placed. Good support here from Charlotte Stewart as well. I'd like to see it. So it's Millie Tomlin now in the lead, ahead of Jacob Wild. What a great swimming here from her. She's now got about 0.26 of a second. Really, but I think all of a sudden Jacob Wild saw what she was trying to do, and then he's up the pace now as well. It's neck and neck between these two. It's great to see because, you know, with somebody swimming next to you as well, trying to help you push yourself further and further. With 2/3 of the race gone, and it is Jacob Wild now in front with Millie Tomlin in second. Both these swimmers are really sort of trying to mark each other, which is great to see. I love it. Third place currently is Ethan Worsley, really pulling away from the rest of the pack now, trying to catch up to the front two swimmers as he's got 10 lengths to go with about 15 seconds just behind Millie Tomlin at the moment. Charlotte Stewart's in fourth place at 13:31.30. She knows she needs to get a good time to get into medal contention. Coming on to the single digits now, and it's now Millie Tomlin in the lead. This is fantastic racing from these two. Jacob Wild in second, literally about 7/10 of a second. Ethan Worsley now just in third place. About 14 seconds just behind them. Charlotte Stewart now in fourth, and just behind her is Olivia Croft. Olivia Croft in the 13-year category, so she's really sort of trying to get up to Charlotte Stewart. Great swimming here from Millie Tomlin though, just in the lead in front of Jacob Wild. It's real neck and neck between these two. So 400 meters to go, and it is Ethan Worsley in third, Charlotte Stewart in fourth, Olivia Croft in fifth. So Millie Tomlin in first place still, Jacob Wild just behind her with a second behind her. Third place is Ethan Worsley. Jacob Wild knows he needs to be that time at 20:05.26 as they turn into 6 lengths to go, the last 300 meters. Jacob's PB time is 20:14, so he knows he needs to beat his PB time in order to have some better contention. Millie Tomlin really feisty now as she's holding on to this lead, doing really well. Coming up towards the last 5 lengths now, and she's in the lead with 250 meters to go, 16:25. She's now extended the lead against Jacob Wild by about 2.5 seconds. Fantastic swimming from her. This is it, folks. The last 200 meters with 4 lengths to go. Millie Tomlin looking up there to see how many lengths she's got left. Only 4 lengths to go. Jacob Wild in second place. Also knows he needs to up his pace as well. Ethan Worsley now coming up towards the last 200 meters for him, as well as also Olivia Croft in 4th place now. 5th place it is Charlotte Stewart. She knows she needs to have a good 200 meters now to get her gold medal. Millie Tomlin, coming into the last 150 meters. 2.5 seconds now in front of Jacob Wild. Jacob Wild really fighting back now. The bells are about to go. We're for the last 2 lengths. It's anybody's race between these two. They, as I said, trying to set good times, but also knowing they can win this race, they've got a good chance of setting themselves great times. They've got good pace setters with the two of them. Millie Tomlin's been so impressive. You can see how super fit she is. She really keeping up with that pace is difficult to do, and she's been well impressive with that. You have to give her credit for that. The turnover of revs per length is really impressive. Ethan Woolsey now in 3rd place. He's now coming in to the last 2 lengths. So is also Olivia Croft. She's been super impressive in the second half of this race, with Charlotte Stewart as well coming up to possibly gold medal intention. We shall see. They're coming into the last 50 meters now, and it's a race between Jacob Wild and Millie Tomlin. Jacob Wild really giving it a go for these last 25 meters. Can he beat Millie Tomlin? Boys versus girls, you know what it's like. Anyway, coming back to the race, we've got Jacob Wild looking like he's going to win it. He's had a superb last 100 meters, but Millie Tomlin's not going to give it up, though. She wants to go for the girls. Who's going to get it? It is, goes to the boys. Jacob Wild, 1st place. 2nd place is Millie Tomlin. What a race that was. Ethan Woolsey, let's give it up for Ethan Woolsey. He's been absolutely superb all the way through this race. He's in 3rd place. Great swimming here from Olivia Croft as well. And hopefully we shall see what happens with Charlotte Stewart. We shall see her time. Whether it's good enough for medal, we will wait and hopefully get the results soon. But let's get up for these swimmers. We've got Olivia Croft coming into 4th place. 5th place is going to go to Charlotte Stewart. A great fight here from Brewster. Montgomery Brewster comes into 6th place. So well done to 5th place. Let's give it up for the other swimmers as well. We got Mia Wilson here finishing as well. Well done to Mia. And also let's give it up for our last swimmer of the race, Ava Simmons. Brilliant swimming from all of you. Fantastic stuff. Heat 4, over to referee. All right, and Heat 4 in From lane 1, we got Zoe Watson from Basildon Phoenix in the 14-year category. Lane 2, we got from St. Peterborough. It is Lucy, not St. Peterborough, sorry, City of Peterborough. Lucy Wilson for the 14-year category. Lane 3, from Cheshunt, is Mia Nelson in the 13-year category. Lane 4, Nicole Cashin from Team Luton in the 14-year category. Lane 5, Olivia Palmer from City of Norwich in the 14-year category. Lane 6, from Team Ipswich, Byron Miller in the 13-year category. Lane 7, from Epping Forest, is Cheslene Sandhu in the 13-year category. And in lane 8, from Thurrock, is Nicholas Mitroy in the 13-year category. Great start there in the middle of the field there in lane 3, which is Mia Nelson doing really well. So is also lane 8 and lane 7. So coming into the first 100 meters, a great start from Mia Nelson. Nicholas Mitroy in second, Cheslene in third, Olivia Palmer in fourth, as it is very, very close to this early stage of the race. Right, so leading the field is Mia Nelson still, Nicholas Mitroy, Olivia Palmer turning third as we come up with the results for the 12-year category. This is going to be exciting stuff for the medals. All right, so coming into the first 200 meters, and it is leading the race. It is currently Mia Nelson. Second place, it is Nicholas Mitroy with Olivia Palmer in third. Right, folks. Now, I want you to give a big round of applause, folks. This is for the 12-year category for medals. And please, after this announcement, please can the relevant swimmers go to the medal desk to collect your awards. So, for the male 11 to 12-year-old age group category. For bronze medal, from St Albans, Marlo Malloy. The silver medal, from City of Norwich, Ricardo de Maria. And the gold medal, from Watford, Montgomery Brewster. Right, for the females, 11 to 12 years age group category. In third in bronze medal position, from Colchester, Sydney Lewis. In silver, from Basildon Phoenix, Mia Wilson. And getting the gold, and a grace from her, from St Albans, Charlotte Stewart. Please, swimmers, do collect your medals as they do await you at our medal table. So congratulations to you all. Well deserved, but back to the race. Mia Nelson in front there in lane 3 still. Olivia Palmer now making some inroads into this race after 300 meters with 1,200 meters to go. Also looking strong as well is still Nicholas Mitroy from Thurrock in lane 8. Mia Nelson will be looking for that 13-year category. So turning first, it is Mia Nelson with about a 1.5 second gap in front of Olivia Palmer in second place. Third place is Nicholas Mitroy. Olivia Palmer, obviously, she is in the 14-year category. Nicholas Mitroy is in the 13-year category, so he'll be looking to try and beat that time of James O'Toole. So after the first 400 meters with 22 lengths to go, we have in first Mia Nelson with a fantastic swim from her. Olivia Palmer in second. Third place it is currently Nicholas Matroy. And fourth place it is currently Byron Miller and Chesley Sandhu. Sixth is Nicole Cashin with Zoe Watson in seventh. Mia Nelson still holding off Olivia Palmer with a 1 second lead now. Olivia Palmer really making some inroads into that lead. Olivia Palmer wanting to set a good time for the 14-year category. Mia Nelson looking for that medal position in the 13-year category. We should hear the medal awards for the girls 13 years after Heat 5. So really interesting this race at the moment. Because at the moment it's Mia Nelson just holding on to Olivia Palmer. Nicholas Petroy in third place. Byron. So turning into that 550 meter mark, it is Olivia Palmer still now in front of Mia Nelson. Obviously making some inroads into that lead. Byron Miller in third place. Also Nicholas Petroy with about 7 seconds behind them. Really great racing between Olivia Palmer and Mia Nelson. Olivia Palmer, lovely, smooth stroke as well. What power she has coming through here with 18 lengths to go. Lovely, sustainable sort of swim as well. So 18 lengths, 12 lengths gone, 600 meters gone. We're looking at Olivia Palmer in first. Second place, Mia Nelson. Third place currently. A really good swimming here from Byron Miller in third place. He's really made some inroads. Passing Nicholas Matroy now. Olivia Palmer with a good lead at the moment with just 2.5 seconds in front of Mia Nelson. Byron Miller in third. Great swimming from him. Nicholas Matroy, 650 meters gone, 850 meters to go. Mia Nelson now increasing her pace. But Olivia Palmer, lovely stroke from her. 800 meters to go, 700 meters gone, almost at the halfway stage. 16 lengths. Byron Miller now in third place still. Extending that lead, third place position in front of Nicholas Matroy in the same age group category as him. Looking to beat that 20.05. Great swimming from Olivia Palmer. Coming up to 700 meters to go. Halfway stage, over the halfway stage now with a really good lead of about 6 seconds in front of Mia Nelson. Really extending that lead now, trying to set a good time for the next heats as they come through. Really good swimming here from Byron Miller, really upping the pace in the second half of the race. She makes it look so easy, doesn't she? Olivia Palmer, great kick in there. Lovely rhythmic kick to third as he's 11.54. Extending that lead in front, in front of Nicholas Matroy as he turns into fourth place with about a 8 margin now, 8-second margin. Olivia Palmer, 950 meters gone, almost at the 2/3 mark. You can see Amir Nelson really trying to fight back now. Be interesting to see how she does in this last third of the race with 1 kilometer gone, 5 meters to go. What's the gap between them at the moment? Just over 8.5 seconds. Byron Miller now turning to his third of the race now. Also upping his pace. You can see the kicking starting to really give some gas now. Olivia Palmer still in first place. Has that gap lead extended after 8.5 seconds? As Mia Nelson now turns. It has extended by 10 seconds now, really pushing the pace. It doesn't look like it, but it's actually very, very impressive stuff. Just power, real power, as she's coming through with 400 meters to go. Second place now, and it's still Mia Nelson in second. Really impressive from her as well. Doing so well. Trying to give her a chance for that 13-year-old age group. There's Mia Nelson. So Olivia Palmer is still leading, extending that gap now to 12 seconds. Byron Miller just about 6 seconds behind Mia Nelson now. Second place still Mia Nelson. Third place Byron Miller. At this stage of race, we've got 4 lengths to go, and you can see at this point they are really putting a good fight in for the last 200 meters. Everything's burning inside them, but they're really pushing themselves with 4 lengths to go. Four lengths to go. Mia Nelson now in the lead, with Byron Miller in second place now. Let's hope Olivia Palmer is all right after that incident. So coming through now, we got Mia Nelson in front now, just ahead of Byron Miller. Another boys versus girls, last 3 lengths now to go. Mia Nelson in front, coming to the last 100 meters. Byron Miller just behind. Two lengths to go now. Mia Nelson leads the race. Second place is Byron Miller. As you can see, this is a tough race. It really is. Mia Nelson being really superb. Byron Miller really fighting for trying to beat that time. He knows the target he needs to get to medal contention, to set himself a good time, to have any medal contention for the next event, for the next heat. Coming up now with 50 meters to go. There's Mia Nelson with the last 50 meters, leading the race. Byron Miller in second. Really giving it all, Byron Miller, as he's now coming up. Foster reps and Mia Nelson fighting for that first place. Who's going to get that win? Coming towards the last 20 meters now with Mia Nelson just in front of Byron Miller. Coming towards the last 10, 15 meters now. Byron Miller merely making some inroads. It's now neck and neck between Byron Miller and Mia Nelson. Who's going to get first place? Wow, it goes to Mia Nelson, who gets it. 1952.17, and a great time there from Byron Miller with 1952.20. Nicholas Petroy now finishing the race in third place. A really impressive swim from him as he gets into third place for Nicholas Petroy. Fourth place is going to Nicole Cashin. Fifth place goes to Zoe Watson. And sixth place goes to Cheslene Sandhu. Let's give it up for our last swimmer. Sheena comes towards her last 50 meters. As you can see, this is extremely tolling for these swimmers. And a really hard swim. So coming into towards the last 25 meters now for Lucy Wilson. Let's give a big round of applause as she finishes the race. And a great achievement just to be in the East Regional Champs. A fantastic achievement from her. She'll be well pleased of being here today. Brilliant stuff. Well done, Lucy. Heat 5, over to referee. All right, Heat 5 of 7. In lane 1 from Epping Forest is Ayla Zolfagari. Lane 2 from Colchester for the 14-year category, Alexander Gaydon. Lane 3 from Biggleswade in the 14-year category, Oliver Mayer. Lane 4 from Team Luton for the 14-year category, George Saunders. Lane 5 from Bedford in the 13-year category, Megan Barneycoat. Lane 6 from Basildon Phoenix for the 14-year category is Corbin Gibson. Lane 7 from Thurrock for the 13-year category is Ivan Ijamoni. And in lane 8 from Watford for the 13-year category is Konstantin Kaliafis. It's a really curious battle here from the first place, currently turning into that position after 3 lengths. It is George Saunders just ahead of Oliver Mayer with a half a second lead. Corbin Gibson in 3rd place. Ivan Ijamoni in 4th. Megan Barneycoat in 4th. So after the first 200 metres, George Saunders leads the race with Oliver May in 2nd, Corbin Gibson in 3rd, Ivan Ijamoni in 4th place, Megan for the girls leading the race in the girls section, 4th and 5th place. So still in the race, George Saunders, Oliver Mayer, Corbin Gibson, Ivan Ijamoni. No changes as yet. So turning after 300 metres, it is still George Saunders, Oliver Mayer in 2nd place, Corbin Gibson still in 3rd, Ivan Ijamoni in 4th. Still no changes. All depends how everybody's gone in the first 400 metres, whether they've gone out too fast or can they sustain their pace. Not big difference between the first two swimmers. They start pulling away from the pack. George Saunders in front, Oliver May in 2nd, 3rd place Corbin Gibson. Both Oliver and George Saunders in the same age group category as well. They know for the next 2 event heats, the majority of 14-year-old swimmers. So they know they're going to have to get a really good time to have any chance of a medal. So 400 meters gone with 1,100 meters to go, 22 lengths. George Saunders starting to pull away slightly from Oliver Mayer with about 2 seconds now. Let's see what the gap is now. George Saunders leading 3.5 seconds, 3 seconds now. Oliver Mann second, starting to pull away from Oliver. Corbin Gibson around 6 seconds, just behind Oliver Mayer. Still early days though, only 450 meters to go. Gone, sorry, shall I say, not to go. So the third of the race now, 2/3 to go. And a great start here from George Saunders. Can he sustain it? It's a lovely pace he's got. Second place, Oliver Mayer. Just 2.5 second lead now. Corbin Gibson. Just under 5 seconds. George still holding on to it, really pulling away now with about almost 5 seconds of a lead. Making some water between them. Third place is really fascinating at the moment because Ivan Hegemoni's also just behind Corbin Gibson. Also looking good as well at this stage as well. It's lane 5, which is Megan Barneycoat, as well as also looking good in lane 2 is Alexander Gaydon. So turning now with about 6 second lead, it is George Saunders ahead of Oliver Mayer, really making a good stretch now for these next 500 meters. 6.5 second gap. But really upping his pace though, it is Corbin Gibson though, really looking impressive as he's trying to make some just behind the second place at the moment of Oliver Mayer. And literally about 2.5 seconds behind him now. So he's really making some inroads into that second place. Can he catch up to Oliver Mayer? Ivan Hegemoni though, also really keeping into the pace. Almost at the halfway stage with 700 meters gone, 16 lengths to go, 800 meters to go, and it's still an extremely impressive George Saunders. Can he keep it up though, all the way through to win this race? Second place, it is Oliver May, just though, looking like there's only a 2 second gap now between him and Corbin Gibson. Corbin Gibson really making some inroads into that second place though. Really fascinating ratio between Oliver May and Corbin Gibson. Ivan Hegemoni just behind Corbin as well. And Megan Barneycoat doing really well. So turning into halfway stage now, George Saunders, 9:19.47. His PB time of 18:44, so he is on track to beat that PB time. Second place is Oliver Mayer. Third place, Corbin Gibson. Now just literally half a second behind Oliver Mayer. This is really looking good. Really, you can see the pace as well of Corbin Gibson going much faster than Oliver May at this stage. Oliver May just trying to keep a steady pace, but he's going to have to up it if he's going to try and beat Corbin Gibson at this stage. Corbin Gibson going past him now. Really going to be interesting second half of this race as they come towards 700 metres to go with Corbin Gibson now in second place. Oliver May in third. George Saunders still way ahead of everybody else. Really about 10 seconds ahead of everybody else at the moment. Arfin Emoji just 4 seconds behind Oliver Mayer. George Saunders now coming up to 850 metres gone now with 10:36.28. What's the gap between him and Corbin Gibson? It's literally just over 10 seconds. Can Corbin Gibson catch him up? He's having a really fast second half here. This must be a strategy. It must have a slow half start, half mark, and then pushing his levels up to the next stage of the race. Really upping his rates as well. Let's see the gap now between, after 900 metres with 600 metres to go, we got George Saunders in first. Let's see the gap now between him and Corbin Gibson. Just under 9 seconds. Still about 10-second gap. Oliver May in third place. Holding on to that third place at the moment, but Arvin Ijimoni really sort of catching up to him now as well. Still extremely impressive here from George Saunders as he now comes with 1,950 metres gone with 550 metres to go. What's the gap now? Still 10 seconds, so he's holding on to that gap of 10-second lead in front of Corbin Gibson. Oliver May in third. Arvin Ijimoni now really catching up to Oliver May, just under a second now. However, Connor Gibson making some inroads though, going slightly faster rate than George Saunders is at the moment. Oliver May in third, just though, in front of Arvin Ijimoni, but it's only literally less than a second between the two of them. Really good swimming here from Megan Barnicoat though as well. She's looking to get into the medal contention for the 13-year-old category, as we'll find out after this event whether she's got the gold or not. So this could potentially be a gold medal swim from her. So we shall wait and see when we get the results after this race. The gap now literally 9 seconds now between George Saunders and Corbin Gibson. So he's cutting the gap. Anything can happen in this race. Just depends who's got that sprint finish towards the end. It's coming up now to the last 400 metres. Has he left it too late? We shall see. 8 lengths to go. This is really thrilling stuff now as he comes towards the last 8 lengths. Corbin Gibson really fighting though, giving his all. He's now got a 8-second gap now between him and George Saunders. Or shall I say, George has actually pulled ahead now by 11 seconds. So George Saunders now is starting to up his pace. Second place, third place though, Arvin Ijimoni now going past Oliver Mayer. Brilliant swimming from him as well. Also, great swimming from Megan Barnicoat as she's now caught up to Oliver May as well. So, George Saunders in the lead. Second place, 9-second gap. I would say 10-second gap now between Corbin Gibson and George Saunders. Arvin Ijimoni in third place now. Great swimming from him, fighting like anything. Really closing the gap now is Corbin Gibson. Has he given too late though? Can he catch up to George Saunders? Has been absolutely superb this whole entire race. Third place, a great swim here from Arvin Ijimoni. Oliver May really sort of trying to fight back now, knowing the fact that he needs to give his all towards the end of this race with the last 6 lengths to go. Megan Barnicoat, really impressive from her. She's doing fantastically well here. So coming into the last 250 meters now with George Saunders with a very comfortable lead. I say comfortable, about 7 seconds now in front of Corbin Gibson. Corbin Gibson really giving them faster lengths now. Corbin Gibson really is fighting. He's so George Saunders got 4 lengths to go now. Last 200 meters. Can Corbin Gibson catch up to him though? The gap is now 7 seconds. It's really getting close. Has he gone out too early though? Ivan Nijimoni, really impressive. Also coming up to the last 4 lengths to go. 200 meters to go now. Ivan Nijimoni be looking for that medal for the 13-year-olds. He has a very good chance as well. $150 meters to go with George Saunders with a lead of 9 seconds now. All of a sudden, George Saunders has got into second gear and really starting to press away ahead now. Can Corbin Gibson catch him in the last 2 lengths? $100 meters to go, and it's still in the lead. A fantastic George Saunders now as he got the last 100 meters to go with 2 lengths to go. Can Corbin Gibson have a fantastic 100 meters now in the last 2 lengths? Has he given too much in this race? Really fighting. Third place, still the impressive Ivan Nijimoni for the 13-year-old category. Can he get gold? As he's got 2 lengths to go. Really up in his pace as well. Fantastic swimming from him. As George Saunders comes to the last 50 meters, he's now really pressing through. He knows he's got this in the bag as he's got a good lead now. I don't think he's going to be caught. There's a good 9-second lead between him and Corbin Gibson. Corbin Gibson left it a bit too late, I think, in this race. And looking really good, though, George Saunders, as he's now coming up to the last 25 meters. And let's give a big round of applause for him as he now finishes his race with a great win from him. He's going to get the win. Fantastic race from him as he finishes first. George Saunders finishes first from Team Luton. Let's give it up for these swimmers as they come through. Alexander Gaydon there finishing off strongly. Also Konstantin Kaliafos, as well as also Ayla Zolfagari. The penultimate heat, heat 6, over to you, referee. In lane 1 from Basildon Phoenix for the 14-year category, William Hughes. Lane 2 from Team Ipswich for the 14-year category, Attila Moses from Team Ipswich. Lane 3 from Team Ipswich and 13-year category, Janos Cepelli. Lane 4 from Putteridge in the 14-year category is Luke Owens. Lane 5 from Celio Cambridge in the 14-year category, Oliver Fuller. Lane 6 from Putteridge for the 14-year category, it is Kian Tulumi. Lane 7 from Hatfield in the 14-year category, Cassandra Pereira. Lane 8, and then it's from St Albans in the 14-year category, Daisy Jubb. Great start there from William Hughes in the 14-year category group in lane 1, doing really well. So is also Oliver Fuller as well in lane 5, looking really impressive at the very early stage of the race. So turning after the first 100 meters is neck and neck between Oliver Fuller in first, about 200th of the second in front of William Hughes, Luke Owen in third place, Janos Chapelli in third. Janos Chapelli is the 13-year-old age group category. Can he beat that impressive time by Ivan Ijiboni? I think it was 19:05. So we shall see if he beats that time to get that gold medal for the 13-year category. So really early stage of the race then. Oliver Fuller leading the race by a second in front of William Hughes. Third place is Luke Owens. Janos Chapelli in fourth place. Attila Moses in fifth. Kian Tulumi in sixth. Cassandra Pereira in seventh. And Daisy Jubb in eighth. Lovely, strong stroke here from Oliver Fuller. Really impressive. Great kicking here. You can see the rhythm of this kick is quite strong. He's got a lovely, strong stroke as he comes towards the first 200 meters. Very comfortable lead, about 3 seconds in front of William Hughes. Third place, really fighting it between Janos Chapelli and Luke Owens. Real neck and neck between these two. They could be pacing each other all the way through the race, which will really help Janos Chapelli try and get that gold medal for the 13-year age group. So coming up to the turn and still a good lead for Oliver Fuller. I think he's starting to extend his lead. He is indeed by about 2.5 seconds or almost 3 seconds now. Janos Chapelli in third. Luke Owens in fourth. Attila Moses in the fifth. Oliver Fuller looking extremely impressive. It looks so easy, that stroke. It's almost perfect stroke at the moment as he's coming through with 6 lengths gone, 24 lengths to go. Second place, really making an effort now, Janos Chapelli in second. Third place, it is William Hughes now. Janos really upping his pace now. Also, Luke Owens looking good in fourth place. Really early stages of this race, but the first 400 meters looking so impressive. This Oliver Fuller, really impressive. But Janos Chapelli, you can see he's at 5 silver swim. He's really giving us all. He's super fit and trying to keep up with that pace is really impressive. With 22 lengths to go after the first 400 meters. Third place, William Hughes, really impressive as well. Just behind him, though, it's Luke Owens looking good as well. But any one of these swimmers can win the race. It looks like these 4 swimmers are really pulled away from the rest of the pack at the moment. So still leading the race is Oliver Fuller, Janos Chapelli in second. Third place currently it is William Hughes. Coming out now to the first third of the race. And a really good start here from Oliver Fuller as he comes towards the last two-thirds of the race with 20 lengths to go. Second place now, Janos Capelli, with just 3 seconds behind him. 3 seconds behind Janos is William Hughes. So it's literally even between these three at the moment. Luke Owens hunting down William Hughes though. Still leading the race, Oliver Fuller has that lead extended. It looks like it's 3.5 seconds now with Janos Capelli in second. But William Hughes really sort of coming closer to Janos Capelli there in third place. Luke Owens just behind in fourth place at the moment. Almost at the halfway stage with 700 meters gone. 800 meters to go. Sorry, 600 meters gone, but 900 meters to go.
Men and women, so
Oh, wow.
men and
Brilliant.
Yes, thank you.
So a really good swim here from Oliver Fuller and Janos Capelli as they come through to almost the halfway stage. 800 meters to go. Yeah, Oliver Fuller in first place. Second place, it is Janos Capelli and William Hughes in third place. While we watch this, we also got some results. So please listen very carefully for the medal results for the 13-year category. We can confirm for the females 13 years age group, can the following swimmers collect the medals? In bronze medal position from Epping Forest, Ayla Zolfagari. And silver medal position from Basildon Phoenix, Millie Tomlin. And gold medal position from Bedford, Megan Barneycoat. A great swim from her from the last swim. So for the boys 13-year category, in third place with bronze medal is from Watford is Constantine Kaliafis. In silver medal position from Newmarket, Jacob Wild. And in gold medal position from Thurrock, a fantastic swim from him, Ivan Ijimoni. So please, boys and girls, go get your medals as they are at the medal table. Thanks very much. Yep. So Oliver Fuller there really sort of extending that lead now in front of Janos Capelli and Real also extending his lead in second place. So coming to the turn now with 850 meters gone. A lead of around about 6 seconds is in front of Janos Capelli. still announcing 13-year-old category.
Okay, there's a correction on the 13-year-old boys results. There is some swimming in the water, so we'll wait that result. The 13-year-old girls is confirmed.
Right, so yes, so the medals for the boys, 13 years, we're going to wait for Janos Capelli to see whether he can beat Ivan's time of 1905. So we shall see how he does in this swim at the moment. So sorry about that confusion at the moment, but coming back to the swim, Oliver Fuller looking extremely commanding at this stage of the race as he comes to the last 950 meters gone with 550 meters to go. Second place is Janos Capelli. Hunting him down, though, is William Hughes, though, really cutting down his lead to about 2 seconds. So 2/3 of the race to go. 2/3 gone, 1/3 to go, 10 lengths to go. 500 meters, a kilometer gone, and it's still Oliver Fuller with a commanding lead. Brilliant swimming from him. Lovely to see, something to learn from as well as he's coming through. Great stroke. Second place is a real battle here between Janos Capelli and William Hughes. Janos knows he needs to beat that time of 1905 to get that gold medal from Ivan Nijimoni. Fourth place, Luke Owens. So Oliver Fuller now coming to the last 450 meters. Great lead from him. He's looking to set a great time here into the 14-year category, knowing the fact that the next event is all 14-year-olds as well. So he wants to set a good marker here to make it impossible for the other swimmers to beat. But really doing well. There's a good race here between Janos Capelli and William Hughes for lanes 3 and 1 at the moment. Really close. So coming up towards the last 400 meters, it's still an impressive swim from Oliver Fuller. Second place is real neck and neck though. Janos Capelli just ahead of William Hughes as he turns into second with just about 2.2 of a second lead at the moment. Really fighting there. He knows he's got a great person who's pacing him at the moment. Knows that if he wants to get that gold medal, he's got a good pace setter with William Hughes next to him. Oliver Fuller really doing well. Nice, impressive swim from him. Second place is where this battle's at the moment between William Hughes and Janos Capelli. And William Hughes now takes that second place lead in front of Janos Capelli as they come through towards the last 6 lengths to go. So 6 lengths to go, 1,200 meters gone, and it is still Oliver Fuller in front. Absolutely unstoppable at this stage of the race. Second place now, William Hughes really pushing forward now in front of Janos Capelli in third. Fourth place, Luke Owens, also doing a really good swim as he's got 6 lengths to go. And Kian Patoli as well, Tulomi as well. Also 6 lengths to go for him. As well as Attila Moses. Great swimming here from Daisy Jupp as she's got 6 lengths to go in the 14-year category with Cassandra Pereira just behind her. But Oliver Fuller, really, wow, what a swimmer he is. Absolutely Flawless swimming at the moment as he's coming through to 4 lengths to go, 200 meters. As he got 400 meters, 200 meters to go. Second place, William Hughes really starting to push away from Janos Capelli. Janos Capelli really needs to keep up with him at the moment with 4 lengths to go. 16:15. His time to beat is 19:05. Four lengths to go now for Luke Owens in 4th place, as well as also Kian Tulumi. A really good fight there from William Hughes and Janos Capelli, and for second and third, but it's all about the swim in the middle here. Oliver Fuller really pulling away. Such an impressive swimmer now with 2 lengths to go and literally keeping up with his pace all the way through. All he's pretty much done is kept up his pace with that, upped his pace with a kick as he comes through to the last 100 meters to go. Just behind him is William Hughes, really sort of trying to make an impact into this race as he now turns to the last towards with about sort of 12 seconds behind him. Janos Capelli just behind him though. Has Janos got something in him towards the last? With 17:30, he needs to get this next 100 meters within 1 minute and 30. Can he do it to get that gold medal? Oliver Fuller now coming up towards the last 50 meters, and what an impressive swim he's had. Second place, turning into William Hughes now in second. Third place, Janos Capelli, 18:07. He needs to get this next 50 meters within a minute. It's easily possible to do it. But what a race here, what a swim here from Oliver Fuller though, setting the marker down for the rest of the group in the last heat. Can they beat this time? What an impressive swim. Let's give it up for Oliver Fuller in first place with an impressive time of 18:27. He beats his personal best. Well done to him. Second place goes to William Hughes. Third place goes to Janos Capelli. And a gold medal as well for Janos Capelli. He gets the gold with 18:44.01. Well done to Janos. Brilliant swimming from him. He gets the gold. And let's give it up for these two swimmers over here as well. Great swimming for Luke Owens and Kian Tulumi as well. Great swimming from Attila Moses as he finishes his race. And let's give it up for our two girls here as they now complete their race as well. Daisy Jubb and Cassandra Pereira. Fantastic swimming from these girls. And yes, they are in potential of a medal as well. So let's hope they get into their medal position. Well done, swimmers. Great swimming. Right, folks, and we got the final heats of the day, and we're going to announce our finalists. In lane 1, from City of Cambridge, Charlie Birdsall. In lane 2, from St Albans, Cheek Kinlaw. In lane 3, from City of Peterborough, Kieran. In lane 4, from City of Peterborough, Jacob Bacon. In lane 5, from Basildon Phoenix, Jasmine Hall. In lane 6, from Basildon Phoenix, Ellie Barth Wernop. In lane 7 from Basildon Phoenix, Amelia Fenner. And our final finalist from Deben, Hayden Hall in lane 8. Or is he there? No, he's not. Right, all 14 years old. These are the fastest swimmers in the East region. As per the start times, the entry times, it's going to be a fascinating final. All looking for medals at this particular stage as well. So leading the race at the moment, it looks very strong for Jacob Bacon and lane 4, coming up strongly in the first 50 meters. Just behind him, it is Jasmine Hall. As they turn, is Jacob Bacon first, Jasmine Hall second, Chikin Lu in third place, and in fourth place is Kieran Ng. Still very early stages of this race. And leading the race coming up is Jacob Bacon with the first 100 meters. 28 lengths to go. Second place, Jasmine Hall, Chikin Lau, Kieran Ng, Charlie Birdsall, Emilio Fenner, Ellie Barth Werenop. Really impressive swimming from both Jasmine Hall and Jacob Bacon at this very early stage of the race, setting the pace. So, leading the race, Jacob Bacon, Jasmine Hall, Chicken Lu, and Kieran Ng, 1 to 4. Right, okay. Let's see the officials, shall we, of the results. For the medal position for the men's 13-year age group category. This is official. For the bronze medal, we got from Newmarket, it is Jacob Wild. For the silver medal, from Thurrock, Arvin Ijimoni. And getting the gold from Team Ipswich, Janos Capelli. So why don't you swimmers, please do collect your medals at the medal table.
There we go.
Thank you very much. Jacob Bacon really, and Jasmine Hall really setting the pace here between the rest of the pack here. And it's something very impressive stuff, I have to admit, from both these swimmers. Only literally about a second and a half, but they're leading the group by about a good 4 seconds in front of everybody else. And it's going to be very hard to catch both of them at this early stage of the race anyway. But who knows? These swimmers always got a plan of how they swim this race. Some of them start really slowly, work the way through this race. It is a long way to go, and anything can happen. So even looking now at the moment, you're looking really strong there in lane 2. Lovely pace from Chicken Low as well, really doing well. So 1 and 2, Jacob Bacon, Chicken Lau in third place. Fourth place, Emilio Fenner now. Kieran Ng in fifth. Ellie Barth Werenop in sixth place. So really close here between all 6 of these swimmers. Starting to pull away from the rest of the pack. The rest of the moment. Still keeping a pace on the top 2 swimmers. Jacob Bacon does have the fastest entrance time of this event of 17:07.66. So he'll be looking for his own personal best to beat that time of 17:07. So really impressive entrance time there. So let's see whether he can beat that time or even get underneath the 17-minute mark. Second place, still Jasmine Hall. Chicken Lau in third place. But really coming up now, it is looking strong here for Emilia Fenner in lane 7, looking strong. So after 400 meters, it is Jacob Bacon in first place. Second place, Jasmine Hall. Chicken Lau in third place. Amelia Fenner in fourth. Ellie now in fifth place. Karen Ng in sixth. Really impressive stuff here from Jacob Bacon, pulling away now from Jasmine Hall. Really strong stroke from him. Making it look so easy, doesn't he, when he goes through the swim. Lovely pace. Almost catching up with one arm as well. So literally coming up now with third of the race already gone. 20 lengths to go. Also, Jasmine Hall with 20 lengths to go at the 500 meter mark. Third place, really fascinating race here between Amelia Fenner and Chekin Lu. Ellie doing really well as well. All in medal contention. So 5-second lead now for Jacob Bacon in front of Jasmine Hall. Really starting to push away now. Very hard for anybody to catch him at this stage. Also Jasmine Hall really pulling away from the rest of the pack as well. Still a long way to go though. 18 lengths to go. Anything can happen. We have seen the last couple of heats, we had a swimmer pull out while she was leading the race. It could happen to anyone. So they need all the encouragement they can get. They're doing fantastically well at the moment. Jacob Bacon, Jasmine Hall, 1 and 2. Third place, really doing well is Amelia Fenner now, pulling away from Chukin Lu. Kerrigan also making some inroads now, upping his pace. In the second half of this race, I'm sure we'll see some tactical changes. Almost at the halfway stage, and it's a really impressive sumio from Jacob Bacon as he now comes towards the 700 meter, 800 meter mark. 700 meters gone, sorry, with 800 meters to go. Jacob Bacon, 8:05, really on mark here for his own personal best. He really needs up his pace though with 17:07, so he's really on mark at the moment to beat that time. So if he keeps his pace going, he'll absolutely smash it. So we shall see how his second half of the race goes. Jasmine Hall in second place. A good lead from her in front of the rest of the girls, looking for that gold medal position. Also looking strong as well. Amelia Fenner looking to get that medal as well. But great swimming from Jacob Bacon as he turns into the halfway stage with about an 8-second lead. Jasmine Hall in second. And there's literally these two in front at the moment. Really impressive from them. Coming towards the last 700 meters now with 14 lengths to go. 800 meters gone. Jacob Bacon, a lovely pace here as he gets into first. Second place still. No change. Jasmine Hall. Let's see the gap between Jasmine Hall and Amelia Fenner. Has Amelia Fenner got something left in this last 700 meters to go? 9:37. So she's about 12 seconds behind Jasmine at this stage of the race. Kerrigan in currently in fourth place, doing really well as well. Jacob Bacon, Jasmine Hall, 1 and 2. .600 meters to go, 900 meters gone, almost at the kilometer mark as they're coming through with really good stuff here from Jacob Bacon. Jasmine Hall now coming towards the last 600 meters with 12 legs to go. Amelia Fenner really sort of trying to catch up to her at this stage, but it's going to be really tough for her to do that. And she comes through to the last 12 lengths as well. Kerrigan also through now. Jacob Baker now almost surpassing him at this stage of the race as he comes through. So impressive. You can imagine how much training he puts into this to keep this pace going at this amount of time and amount of distance as he comes through. 2/3 of the race gone, and what a race he's having. 10 lengths gone, 10 lengths to go, 20 lengths gone. He'll be looking to get a good time to try and get internationals. Who knows? Jasmine Hall really doing well there in second place. Also looking for that gold medal. If she keeps this up, there's no doubt in my mind she's going to get a gold. 10 lengths to go now for Amelia Fenner. Can she have any say in this race at the moment between her and Jasmine Hall? He's got so much power in that stroke. It really is. It's all about rhythm, all about stroke. Trying to be as fluid as possible as he's coming through to the last 400 meters. Jasmine Hall now really fighting now for these last 400 meters to go. Jacob Bacon really got 350 meters. What's really impressive is he's only in the 14-year category. He's pulling off times like this. It's really impressive stuff. Going into the last 6 lengths now, 300 meters to go, 1,002 meters gone. Really good stuff from him. 14 years old, can you believe it? Also looking good as well, Jasmine Hall. Also 14 years age group category as well. Amelia Fenner having a great swim here as well. And third place, second place in the girls at the moment. Really doing well. Carrying also looking good at this moment as well as lane 2. Which is Chi Kin Lu. With Kieran just behind him. The last 200 meters, 4 lengths to go now for Jacob Bacon. Can he beat his PB time? His entrance time of 17:07.66. Jasmine Hall now coming up to the last 4 lengths. Guaranteed goal positions for these two. I have no doubt in my mind as they come towards the last 4 lengths. Looking back, seeing how many lengths she's got. 200 meters to go. 4 lengths now for Amelia Fenner as well. Chikin Luna coming up towards the last 200 meters. So is also Kieran Ng. Both fighting for places as well. They wanted to get into medal contention. The bell's about to go here for the absolutely brilliant swim here from Jacob Bacon. Really impressive from him. 14 years and such prospects ahead of him. Great stuff from him. As he now comes toward completing his final 2 lengths and really good talent from him. Also really strong as well. Jasmine Hall, fantastic swim from him. She's been absolutely superb this whole entire 1,400 meters so far with 100 meters to go. Really good stuff here. And I hope you can all stand up and give them a big round of applause as they come towards their last 50-meter swim. Coming towards the end now. 50 meters to go for Jacob Bacon. I don't think he's going to get his PB time, but what a swim regardless. He's been absolutely superb. Brilliant swimming from him. As he comes towards the last 25 meters now, nobody's going to catch him. He is still keeping that pace going all the way through from start to finish and being absolutely superb this afternoon as he finishes a great day today and a fantastic swim. And a big round of applause for Jacob Bacon. First place to him, gold medal. What a swim, what a swimmer. Let's give it up for Jasmine Hall. Also gold medal swimming as well. Fantastic talent ahead of us, people. A round of applause for Jasmine Hall. Great swimming from her. Fantastic stuff. And what about Amelia Fenner? Really good fighter here. She's finished from start to finish. Also in medal position, I'm sure, as she now finishes in 3rd place. And well done to Amelia Fenner. Fantastic swim for you. And let's give it up for Chikin Lu as well as also carrying in. Fantastic swim from these swimmers, folks. A great day of swimming. And we have to just give it up to these folks. These swimmers are brilliant and they deserve all the applause they get. And let's give it up as well for Ellie Barth Renault as well. She's been brilliant. She finishes the swim. And the last swim of the day. Let's give it up for Charlie Birdsall as well. Brilliant swim from Charlie as he now finishes his race. It's been absolutely epic. And if you wait around, we'll wait for the official results as we get them in. So well done to all you swimmers and everybody today. So fantastic stuff. So we'll just get that confirmation done once we get all the times in. And we'll get the official results. We've done the 12 years old, 13 years old already swimmers. So we just wait for the final swimmers of the 14-year category to award those medals. Great swimming today. Well done to the officials. Big round of applause for them, officials and the volunteers. They've been absolutely brilliant as well. So good achievement. I think we've actually finished on time as well, which is even better. So well done to everybody today.